Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Goal positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Volunteers will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow, it's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Illinois lining up quickly.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Arkin. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Luke Altmaier started his career as a backup to Matt Corral at Ole Miss, but man, did he blossom for the Fighting Illini. Had their best season in more than 20 years, and maybe more in store for him, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there were still a lot of fans that I think were skeptical when the transfer portal news came out that he was going to be joining Illinois. People wanted to see what all the hype was about. You saw it last year, not just running the ball, but making big plays through the air. Really curious to see if Luke Altmaier can take the next step this season, because if they do, this is going to be a really, really tough team to beat.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Newton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Fires to the right. Found a seam. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Got a man. It's Matthews. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Vols are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the back. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Volunteers have moved it inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Under fire. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown ball!
Says option football is dead now in college football. How about that in the opening drive of the game, taking advantage of the athleticism you have at quarterback, and they're able to get a touchdown off of it early here, Dave.
And it's just so frustrating because defensively it makes you play so slow. Like it literally becomes basketball and it's man-to-man. I got the quarterback. I got the pitch. Makes defenses slow down. Let's see how they adjust after this first drive.
And the extra point is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Illinois offense returns to the field. He rifles one deep down the right side. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the ball's headed quickly to the line.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
The Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Volunteers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 2 to Nebraska. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in, it's Dixon. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. 2nd and short now after that completion.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference, defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Illini! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking. You play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Newton. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Skips away from pressure. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Dixon. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Illinois right back to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here is the Tennessee offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
No huddle offense to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense. Now you understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Trying the left side. He breaks a tackle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies behind the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Snap it to the back. Got a little space. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Plucks it out of the air.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Gives it on the option. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Staley. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Matthews. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab, it's Matthews. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Got his man to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking for room, it's Thomas. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by just one over Nebraska. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Gonna look downfield again. Here's a heat. He's got it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illinois!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and Every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll try the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Swings it out to his running back.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under.
They didn't have to blitz. They brought the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
The Volunteers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Illinois lining up quickly.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Illinois needs a big play here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the Vols are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on second and goal. Around the end, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Illinois right back to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To throw, it's Altmaier. He's got his man across the middle. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. The snap sets up the throw. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. He'll keep it himself. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Working that left side now. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the give off the left side. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Arkin.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Flips it out to the back. They were trying to find the edge there by swinging it out to the right, but there was no room to run.
Yeah, in order for that play to work, they're going to have to get better blocking up front. Those receivers and tight ends, they've got to do a better job getting a hat-on-hat and give that running back a chance to go somewhere with the ball.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Makes the grab.
Man, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clement. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. Instead, just efficiently moving the chains.
Yeah, you got all that speed. It scares the mess out of me. I might give you more of a cushion, especially in some areas where you're going to get good matchups of safeties or linebackers on receivers. Nice execution by the offense, getting the 3 first downs.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Going for 6. Touchdown, Illini! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Catch in the middle. It's Jefferson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, Let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here is the Tennessee offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. This time he's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun on third down. Still looking, on the move. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Vols come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on first down, using the quick game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. Shakes off the defender. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go right back to it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Finds his back in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Rush is on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, just a thing of beauty. Great balance between the run and pass, and it took them right to the end zone. Got it in the middle. It's Clement. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Illinois lining up quickly. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Tennessee ready to go to work. The Big Orange offense on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Staley. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Vols are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. To the air, it's Aguilar. Lets it go to the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, it just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. Sends it back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Arkin. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He'll do it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Finding open areas. Turning it on. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Illinois right back to the line.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Makes the catch.
Well, they execute the in route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
To the air on second down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. And the missed connection on third down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That brings him to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go back to the air on second down. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Punt is in the air. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now they'll run the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Vols want to crank the tempo.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He leaves it with his back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Volunteers will punt it away on fourth down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Makes the grab. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll try to get it through the air. Dumps it off in the flats. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
The Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Vols will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Here comes the heat. Complete to the left. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes quickly on the slant. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Volunteers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. nestled just inside that right upright. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Purdue. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
That's caught. It's Clement. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Illinois lining up quickly.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Clement. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
With the catch, it's Clement. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
So here is the Tennessee offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here.
There he goes. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got it in the middle, it's Bishop. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes, when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Flips it out in the flat. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Clement. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's got an open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Trying to surge it in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. The D coordinator's got to love that.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Volunteers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Tight end getting vertical. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Volunteers want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 14 to Purdue. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear...
Oh, he's got some space. And a little more space open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Valentine. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Right on the money. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Split backs here. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bishop. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Got him downfield. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Dixon. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Illinois right back to the line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. He wants to throw it again. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Illinois! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A minute and a half to go, and to have a chance, they have to recover this onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Finding an escape route. Picks up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.